2-1-53, good luck. So not played before, no head-to-head score. Okay, opponent's going berserk there. 8,000 games, so a bit more than I've done. It means you get half of your time, but you get a bonus point for the arena if you win. Okay, let's go relatively symmetrical here. Okay, I'm going to try and challenge that bishop. Okay, I'll take first. What do we do? What do we do? I'm going to play e3 just to challenge this immediate push. He could still maybe do it, but I've got knight out wide. I will just challenge the centre. It means the bishop might get a bit blocked, but I guess the other option is to play knight out wide and see if we can remove it. So down, takes, takes. Yeah, my knight might get trapped doing that. How do I do this? I'm going to play d4. But we need to find a better place for the bishop now. I'm going to come along and pin that knight, and maybe even trade it, just to break symmetry. Around the angles would be nice, but I don't think I'm going to get that, so I'm just going to trade. So 2 attack, 2 defend. I'm going to try and make sure I can guard my pawn. But now, what do I do with my knight? We have to move it somewhere, but where? Gotta be careful actually, don't I? Back rook down, no good. Forward. Say down we move. He can kick my knight back. Yeah, let's threaten to come in. I expect rook down. I'm not sure where I'm going to go. He doesn't. I think I need to challenge this, don't I? Don't really want to, but I think it's too dangerous with the doubled up rooks. Too dangerous to leave them there. So we'll get rid of one of them. But what do we do with our knight? We could come back. We can look to trade. If we trade, we might lose a pawn. We've got no check. So knight back. Queen down might be a problem. What do I do across? Because otherwise if I move, he's coming in. I don't see what I do here. I'm going to bring the knight back, but I don't see a follow-up move. Oh, he just takes. He's happy to trade. Okay. I can't really defend any of this, can I? I'm completely toast here. He's done incredibly well. He won't take here, so what do we do? Check round looks okay. I'll just play that relatively quick. As it would be lovely if we could trade all these off, but I don't think we will. Do we take here or here? I think we have to take here, right? But can we get back? Let's try, but it's proving a bit challenging, isn't it? It's proving somewhat challenging. Let's move out the way then. Yeah, because I can never just release this. It's impossible, isn't it? We're just utterly lost. I have to give up the pawn. Oh, he doesn't even take it. Let's come back then. So he had the free pawn. It's still hopeless for me, subject to the clock. But now bishop up. Okay, now it's a theoretical draw, subject to the clock. Yeah, that's a nice move I'll have to take. So he's created this, so it's maybe not necessarily drawish now. Okay, now I've got rid of the danger pawn. Do I blockade here? Okay, that's a risk and reward, isn't it? Berserk mode, it's purely the clock there, but he's played incredibly well. Let's see what it was in engine speak. So 52 moves. They're the move times for both players there. So let's see what it was in engine language. I think he was winning and then he's made a few mistakes. The bishop pair was really strong. He didn't grab the pawn. So we've got a little bit fortunate with this one, or a big bit fortunate. It doesn't normally take too long for this to run, but if it just happens to be one of them times of the day where lots of people are using it, maybe it takes a bit longer. Let's just see. So it is completely flatline level at the end. So it's a theoretical draw. It's just down to the flag, but again, on another day, I'm probably 6 or 7 or 8 out of 10. I'm going to lose this game, and it felt like I was worse there. But let's just see whether it actually was or not. It's all completely flatline level all through this end game. So where are we here? Yeah, this is all completely level. It was just coming up to this bit, wasn't it, when you could have taken the pawn on f2. Yeah, this is it here when I'm worse, and before this. There. So in this position, he's got bishop takes pawn with a check. I'm going to go up the corner, then he can move out of the way. And I got very lucky, just didn't see it, but yeah, I'm miles worse. -4. Oh, there's been some bad blunders here. +2, so we both blundered badly there. So what was it? 86 versus 88%, CPL 23 each, but this is obviously a key moment. I've gotten worse out of the opening about here. So I had to move the knight back there. I had to move the knight back immediately before he doubled the rooks up. Okay, so that's something I needed to do. That was a mistake as well. And that's a blunder by my opponent there. Should have gone to g5. I'm just trying to figure out what the concept is. So if I take, there is no trick like rook takes, is there? You just take, you're just better. You just gained the space and you're just playing better. So then in this position though, it's, what did we do here? That was a blunder, but it's still level. And that was a blunder. So what have I missed here? Well, I've missed the hit to the rook and the bishop, just the knight up. You can see it now, of course, when you're reviewing it, but knight to b5 and you hit 2 pieces. And you'll have to drop back and give up an exchange, or just move the rook and lose the bishop. That would have been nice to see, wouldn't it? You've maybe got rook down and you can collect a pawn. But that's why I've got a blunder there. But this is my only blunder of the game, but I ended up much worse as a result of these trades, because he's got the bishop pair. And I had to play bishop up here. This is what you do your analysis for, though, to try and learn from these mistakes. Like I said, in this position, should have taken that pawn there. But still much better for black. And then as soon as we get to this position, it's just completely flatline level for the rest of the game. So it is what it is, but well done there. I really should have lost that one.